Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making
honey chili chicken, and this is another episode of Adventures in Slow Cooking. So welcome along. If it is your first time, I hope you're doing well. If you are watching this, hit that like button. And if you've not already, if you could please subscribe, that would be brilliant. So for this recipe, nice and simple, I've got some chicken breast, I've got some garlic, some ginger, fresh chilli, an onion, I've got some dark soya sauce, and I've got some honey. And what we're going to do is we're just going to chop it all up and get it in this bowl, and then we're going to pop it into the slow cooker. So, starting off, now for this recipe, I want it to amalgamate and dissolve into a sauce, so I'm going to grate the ginger and I'm going to grate the garlic. So get that going. So just nice and quick. Always remember, all the grape juice of the grating is on the back of, especially this little microplaner. So remember and get all that into your bowl. Now this came to me because it was a case of going, right, what can I make that is got a Chinese Oriental vibe to it, so a takeaway vibe, but is ridiculously simple to make. Now, in one of the earlier episodes, I made the chicken curry that I had to just thicken up a little bit, and a shout out to one of you beautiful people did say just add a little bit of corn flour and it would have thickened it up perfectly, and it would have. We've done that in the past. And I just wanted to, the chicken from that chicken curry was just pull apart and it was moist and succulent, so I was thinking, right, can we get that same chicken but in maybe something that should coat it and glaze it and give it a nice extra dimension. So that's what this was. I'm not going to say it was a trial recipe because these things should go, but it was a different concept to try and do it in the slow cooker, because what I would normally do is I'd normally have it marinating in the bowl, the chicken, then I'd take the chicken out, reduce the sauce down so it becomes a little bit sticky, and then put the chicken in and cook the chicken through, giving it a nice glaze. But this way I thought, why not? We are trying weird and wonderful things in the slow cooker, so let's give it a go. So just finely chopped our onion, and we're popping it in the bowl, and I'm going to just do the other half. So I've done it all there. Now for this I use dark soy sauce. You can use light soya sauce, and I'm probably going to put in about 7 or 8 dessert spoons of soy sauce. So I'm just going to give it a good old shake. You want it to be loose, because you want it covering everything. Again, if you're going to cook this, and you could cook this on the barbecue during a bit easier weather, you wouldn't put as much soy sauce in, because you're not braising the chicken, but you're wanting it to soak and cook through. And then I'm going to add in probably 3 dessert spoons of honey into this. Once you've got that in, give it a bit of a stir, and you'll be able to see, so you can see that it's not that loose here. So I actually add in that extra bit of soy sauce just to loosen it up again. So you see there, and that makes it to about the 7 or 8 dessert spoons. You'll see it by what you're making. Now this would be unbelievable on chicken thighs, but for some reason the local supermarket never had any, so they've just got some chicken breasts. So again, with these, all I'm going to do, nice and simple, I'm going to butcher them up a little bit, because I don't want the surprise of a bone in there, and you see them just getting rid of a bit extra fat. And there was, because you can never say that it's boneless, so you want to make sure that you're just going over everything. And the last thing you want, if you're feeding a young family or any family, anybody, even now at my ripe old age, if I bite into a bit of meat and there's a bit of bone in there, it can put you off the whole meal. So just take your time, nothing too strenuous, and you'll be able to go through it. So you've got your chicken breast there, and again, you're just going to palm nice and flat, take your knife through it, and cut in half, and then you're just going to go nice little chunks. So we're just going to cut that up there. So you can see that's the size you want. Nice bite size, because you could put them on skewers, like I said, keep it whole, completely up to you. So giving it all a chop, and then what we're going to do is add that to the sauce. So we're going to get all that in, and then we're going to give it a mix. And we're going to, now at this point you can leave it to marinade. I don't, I just chuck it in, give everything a clean down, and then we pop it in. But you can marinate everything down. So again, you see there, I'm just giving it a stir. And you can see, it looks like all that extra soy sauce that I put in, it's not really, it doesn't seem that much now that you've added in the chicken. The thing with chicken breasts is, and especially with supermarket chicken breasts, is they do get pumped full of water. So you've got to remember that. You've got to give that a good remembering. So, cleaned everything up. We've got our cauldron. We're going to pop the mixture into, throwing it all over your nice clean surface. And you want to make sure you get everything out of there and into the pan. You've not went through that hassle just to sit it watching there. Then we're going to put this in for 8 hours. Now, I did check on it because I knew that it was chicken. It's not going to be the beef. It's not, and we don't want it falling apart. So I did check on this sporadically after maybe 4 or 5 hours. And the reason for that is I didn't want it to break up, which is probably another reason why you maybe want to make this on skewers or in the frying pan, so it's fast and it's not breaking down. But 8 hours, so here you can see an hour and a half to go, so 6.5 hours, and it's ready. So we give it a coat, and you can see it's all breaking up there, and we are good to go. So that's it. Now we're going to just plate this up, and there we have it. I just put it on some rice. Guys, I hope you are enjoying yourselves. Like I said, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, it means the world to me. I hope you're looking after yourselves and each other. And as always, from my family to yours, thanks for watching. Single Dad, signing off.